Hey guys, Cainebourne back with Conan Exiles. Today with an interesting phenomenon that I discovered while scouting for a pretty well-known exploit. I think most people know that the Chinese like to build inside the rocks, and then I heard that this technique could also be used to pass the green wall. So I did extensive testing on this, and you should be happy to hear that I can't seem to get it to work anymore. So I think Funcom fixed it, but I will continue to test. While I was doing that, though, I discovered something very, very strange. This, to me, is not an exploit because you're not doing anything nefarious to do it. It's just literally a broken piece of the world. So hopefully most of you guys recognize this spot. This is, I guess, what people refer to as like the salt mines or something. It's very close to that part in the map where there is that little secret cave that you can build inside that I featured in my secret base locations video. So as you turn around here, though, here is that temple that is right next to that secret cave, which is over there. Now you can see I built quite a staircase here. You would probably want to destroy this after the fact, or even if you didn't, I'll tell you another way you could do it here and still make this viable. But I wanted to build a staircase just to prove that you definitely could get up here, so nobody said, well, it doesn't matter if this area has this strange phenomenon because you can't access it. In fact, you can. You just have to build a staircase going up. Now, this is really not an efficient staircase, but I don't claim to be an expert stair builder. But it gets the job done. So once you're up to this area is pretty cool to begin with because you've got iron up here in a pretty good abundance. And it's a nice little plateau, a nice little area for a hidden base. This in itself, to me, would make a pretty cool video. Hey, you can get up here, you can build a cool little base. Well, here's the cool thing. Now, before you get too crazy, the first thing I would show you and think about is just having one little box or some storage kind of hidden in the area that I'm about to show you, because if you build too grandiose, as I have started to do, it's going to be more obvious and it's going to be seen. So anybody that does come up here, even if you didn't destroy the stairs, is going to look around, they're going to raid whatever base you have, what you have, and they're going to make sure they stay away from this green wall. And they're going to assume that you put your back against the green wall to make it easier to defend. What I realized while I was trying to find the exploit to get through the green wall is the green wall right here doesn't work at all. So this is pretty advantageous for you as a player because most people don't know that they can come back here. Now, if you go much further, you will die. So what I think is happening is that visually the green wall is here, but the green wall actually starts back there. Now, there are a bunch of nooks and crannies I can show you right away, like right here, which would be a great place to kind of hide a chest. Or as I have done right here on this rock, I put a chest here. I mean, who's going to bother to look when they don't think that you can get through this wall to begin with? So those are some interesting areas. But then I noticed over here that there's a pretty deep crevice. So the smartest thing if you were going to build a base would be to build way down in that hole. And it goes quite a way down. Just build some stairs and go all the way down. For the lazy or someone who wants to kind of go a different direction, you could build a base around this corner, hoping nobody would see it as long as you keep it low. Or you could be nondescript with your stairs and realize that you can actually get pretty far up here. And again, this is still behind the green wall. And I keep going up and up and up here. And I'm able to actually get all the way up on top of this temple. So kind of crazy that I can just kind of pass through the green wall at my at will, basically. And now I can basically have some structures up here without any evidence showing that I'm going up here. So I don't know how far this goes. I don't have a lot more time today to test it, but there are significant areas where you can, obviously build at your leisure behind the green wall. Sticking a chest down there would be a good idea too. So I guess, Funcom, this is something that you should fix because I know it's not intended, but this is not an exploit. All I did was literally walk. I'm not using a glitch. I'm not using a bug. I'm simply finding a vulnerability in the fact that you have not made this wall work properly in this area. So, guys, hopefully you find that interesting. Hopefully you find this to be a cool base location, and some people get to use it. Some people, as always, will be upset that I revealed their secret spot. Sorry about that.